little Brushflies, and welcome back to my channel Brushfly MUA. If you're new here, my name is Mercedes, the face behind Brushfly MUA, and if you are not new here, welcome back. Thanks for joining in with all the makeupy fun. Today's video is something a little different. So I received this in the post. It's from Influenster and Bondi Sands, and it is like a self-tanning kit. And I'm going to test out maybe one of the products today. I had wanted to test out two products, but one of them is faulty and I will go into that in a minute. So I'm just going to give you a quick sort of rundown of what the products are, what they do, and then I will get into testing them, and then I will do sort of check-ins during the day to let you know how it's getting on. So first up, I got a really cute little postcard, which is, you know, it tells you about the Bondi Sands products. It tells you congratulations that you were chosen to have this from Influenster and Bondi Sands, and what you need to do. So if you were one of the lucky people like me that got given this, then you need to obviously go onto your Influenster page and do like the snaps that they have, and you sort of go on and review the products on there and on the website. So it's cute. You don't have to do like a YouTube video on this, but I thought, you know, great time to use something that I've got to make a video. The kids have gone back to school, so I kind of have time to test it. So I did get 3 products in here. I mean, the box is so cute, look at it. So the first product I got was a self-tan foaming water, and it does say dark on there. So I'm a little bit nervous about using it, but I'm gonna test it out on my legs and see how we go, because it is still quite cold out. It's sort of in between winter and spring. I thought, you know, now is the time to test it, try it out. I think my phone is ringing downstairs. But now is the time to test it out to see if it works. But if I do it on my legs and it goes wrong and a bit Oompa Loompa and a bit orange, I can hide it with leggings and jeans at this time of year until it fades. So yeah, I thought I'll go with the legs first. If it works, then as it gets warmer and I'm showing off more of my body, then I could potentially do more of my body. But I am not one of those that likes to show off my body very much anyway. You know, you might see maybe a bit of leg or a bit of an arm, but that's about it. I did here have to do a patch test. It kind of looks like a bruise in the camera, but it was a patch test because obviously it's got stuff in it that sort of colours your skin. It's the same with like hair dye. If it's got darker pigmentation in it, then it's always best to do like a skin test just to make sure you're not allergic, because darker things tend to have more pigment in, which you can be allergic to. But you know, if you're using bleaches or any other chemicals, then you should do a patch test anyway, because I'm not saying just with darker dye products you're gonna get a reaction. You can get a reaction from anything, so it's always best to do your patch test, which I did last night. The other 2 products I got, so I got a self-tanning sleep mask. This one I'm a bit nervous about trying because I am quite pale. My foundations are pale. I don't really want to go out and buy new foundations, so I'm going to keep this for like the summertime. I might test it out then if I feel like it. The thing is, I'm really appreciative I got self-tanning stuff to try for free, but I'm not like the type of person that really self-tans very much. Like, if I'm in the garden and I get a bit of the sun, that is about as much as my suntan experience goes. I'm not one for laying on a beach or in a garden just to catch some rays. I've never been on a suntan bed. I've never had a spray tan. I am that girl. So I'm definitely going to try the foaming water just to see how it goes. So, you know, if you want to know what these other products are like, sorry, I'm not going to test them, but there are people on Influenster that will test them, so you can obviously go to Influenster, type in that product and see what they say. So you might get a bit of a better review, but yeah. And the last thing I got was a self-tanning face mist. So I actually did want to try this because I thought face mist is not going to be as heavy as the sleep mask, and I can spray it on lightly, because it does say on here that if you only do 4 pumps, it just gives you a light tan, a light tanning mist, which I thought sounded really good. 6 pumps, you get quite a dark tan. But this product came faulty, so I can't even really try it. So it comes like this in a little pump bottle. You're meant to shake it and then try it. I tried this last night, nothing comes out whatsoever. And here is the culprit. I think it's like the actual spray bit is clogged up with like a gluey plastic, and I have tried to use like some pins like from my sewing kit to try and dig the glue out. I cannot get it out. I will try to take a photo, maybe give you a bit more of a glimpse as to what's the problem. I can't use it. So that is such a shame, because I did undo it and I did the skin test on my arm just to see if I was allergic to it or not, and I'm not. And I possibly would have used this because it didn't come out too dark, so I possibly would have liked that, but I can't use it. So, and I did have a play around, like I thought, oh, maybe like that bit comes off, but then I thought, well, why would you have that bit? And I've tried twisting it, I've tried turning it, I've even got my husband to have a look and he can't figure it out. If I'm wrong and you know what the problem is, tell me and maybe I'll retest it. But for the moment, I can't get into it. And although I do have other spray bottles that I could maybe have decanted this into, they still have product in. Like, I have my setting sprays and I could potentially use one of those bottles, but I quite like the setting sprays that are in them, so I don't really want to pour them away, and I could potentially pour them into something else and store it. But it just seems a lot of hard work, and I'm a bit kind of annoyed about that. But I am really appreciative that I have been given this, so I'm not like moaning, but you know, that's kind of faulty, and I don't know whether it's just mine or whether it's a thing. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one on my legs, see how I go. The other two, one's a dud and one I'm a bit scared of, so I'll just try this. So I popped out this morning and went and got myself a tanning mitt from my local supermarket. So this is just a Velo Tan one. I've used these types before. I was sent a U-Tan product to try last year, so I went and got one of these and they work really, really well. I don't know why people send me fake tan to test and try. I, you know, really appreciative. I love getting PR, like it's so exciting, but I'm not the best at fake tan, but I'm gonna give it a go. So bear with, if you are a fake tan fanatic and you do it on the weekly and you know exactly how it should go and I do it wrong, don't hate me for it. I have obviously looked online and people were like, make sure you shave your legs first, make sure you exfoliate, and make sure that you put cream on to moisturize any dry skin. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to see how I go. I do have really dry skin on my knees. I do work at a supermarket, so I'm quite often on the floor filling and unfilling shelves and tidying up, so I do have really dry skin on my knees, so I know it's probably going to cake up in there a little bit, but I'm rambling. Let's just get ahead and try it. Okay, so I'm on my bed. This is like the only place I have room to be able to do it, and I have put a towel down ready. So the instructions say, don't shake the bottle before use. Simply tip the product upside down, squeeze product directly onto your skin, and blend with your application kit. So that's what I'm going to try. Doesn't really smell of much. Okay, so I will say straight away, I can't really tell the difference. It does say it takes between like 6 to 8 hours to actually develop into what it's fully going to look like. So I guess I'm going to have to go around and do my daily stuff and see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick check-in. The tan has been on for about an hour now. I've been filming other videos while waiting, and I'm not really noticing very much on my legs, although it does say it can take up to 6 to 8 hours for it to really develop, and it will just carry on developing anyway, so I'm obviously just going to leave it. I now need to go ahead and do some housework after filming. So yeah, I'll update you more later. I will insert a picture now so you can sort of see my legs after an hour and whether it's really making a difference yet. But so far, not much has happened. This is the tanning mitt as well. Like when I used the U-Tan one last year that I was sent, like as soon as I put it on, it sort of stained, and then I could see it sort of developing on the mitt as it was developing on me. But it's not really doing anything on the mitt. Like I can kind of see an orangey glow, but then that is the pattern on the other side, so maybe that's just shining through where it's still wet. I'm not sure. Obviously I need to just give it a bit longer to try it, and like I said before, I am not a fake tan master. I very rarely do it, so I am literally testing this out as a novice newbie type of person, just to see whether it's easy enough for someone like me to understand and use. But yeah, so far not really noticing very much. Hi guys, so I'm back. Just a little check-in and update on the whole self-tanning situation. So yeah, let's discuss. So I just inserted a picture of my legs. Great. Very flattering picture. Absolutely love my legs. Not really. But what do I have to say about the Bondi Sands Pure Self-Tan Foaming Water in dark? I was scared for absolutely no reason. This does not come up dark. I had visions in my head of literally looking like an Oompa Loompa. And luckily for me, my legs don't look Oompa Loompa-ish. And actually, it came out as a really nice tan on my legs. Like, it was a nice subtle tan. It's something I would very much appreciate in the summer. You know, when I'm wearing skirts and dresses and trying to be really girly and not wintry with leggings, jeggings and everything else. But it's actually a really, really nice tanning lotion. I really, really liked this. Like, when I first applied it, I was a little bit sort of dubious because nothing seemed to happen for like the first couple of hours. Like, literally nothing. So I was a bit like, is it actually really doing anything? Is it actually really working? Then I sort of left it. I went and did chores. I went and got the girls from school. I did dinner, everything like that. And I've just checked them. It's now 7:20 at night, and I roughly put it on at 11 o'clock this morning. And it's done something. Like, it's nothing real, like in your face, oh my god, she's got fake tan on. It's just a really nice subtle tan. It looks like I'm a bit bronzed. It looks like I've been out in the sun. I've caught it, but I've not got sunburnt. It's that kind of bronzed glow. I could probably actually get away with using this on my whole body, and I would probably be quite happy with the results. At first I was a bit sort of, I'm not sure about the whole foaming thing and it being colourless because you can't see where you're applying. But as me and my husband were looking at my legs, we saw that there was no streak marks. I hadn't really missed anywhere. As long as you go in and blend with the mitt, I think it's absolutely fine. Like, you can't see where you've put it. I mean, you can kind of feel where you've put it. But, you know, we both thought it actually looked quite nice. And even he said, no, your legs look fine. At first he was a bit like, yeah, I can't really see a difference. But now he's like, I can see a slight difference, and it's actually really nice, and maybe in the summer you will get your legs out a bit more, which maybe if he's lucky. So yeah, really like this. Obviously I didn't try the other stuff in the set. The spray for the face, obviously I couldn't try. That was just a no-no. It was broken, it's faulty, which is a shame because I probably would have tried it. The face mask, obviously I am quite scared about using that. I mean, if it came out like this, like quite subtle, I think I'll be okay, but I'm not that brave at the moment. Plus as well, I've got quite pale foundations, and if I go too tanned on my face, then I'm going to have to buy darker foundations, whereas in the summer, if I have a full body tan, I can kind of get away with a pale foundation and just use bronzer to bronze my face up a little bit. So yeah, maybe I will try that in the summer. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, I liked this. I would recommend it if you are the type of person that doesn't like too much of a heavy tan and you are just after something quite natural, quite sun-kissed, just a bit bronzed and nothing too in your face, then I think this would be really good for you. So yeah, that's just my final thoughts on this product. Obviously, this is a first impressions kind of thing. I have not been using this for months and months. I have not used it for weeks. It is literally just today I've used it. So yeah, this is my first impressions and I'm quite happy. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have used this product and I have used it wrong, or if you have used any of the other products, please let me know down below so I know what to expect if I was to use them or do use them. But also, you know, if I am using anything wrong, please tell me so I know how to apply it properly. But I'm really pleased with the results I have. So that's this video done. Take care, my butterflies, and I will see you all soon in the next video. Bye!